Okay.
Good morning, teachers, parents, and fellow classmates. I am Seth Gavin. I am very excited to be here today. Today I'm going to be talking about volcanoes. I've never really had any personal experiences with volcanoes until last January of last year. We had a late reunion. We had a late Christmas reunion in my uncle's house in Laguna. Little did we know that it would be the last time we would see each other be together in a long time. So around 4 p.m., we got ready to get home and beat the rush hour of traffic. There was this thin layer of dust on all of our cars during the drive. The skies grew increasingly darker. We expected heavy rainfall. When we got home, we saw in the news that the Al volcano has erupted. It was a good thing we went home early because if we had gone later, the ashfall would have been too thick and covered the windshield. So over the next few days, the news was filled with stories of people who lost their houses and their livelihood. But there were also reports about the good people helping those in need. The Taal volcano eruption was the first of many events that would test us in 2020. With that, let's go to my topic, volcanoes. What's a volcano? A volcano is an opening in earth where gas and ashes and rocks and lava are launched onto the surface during eruption. The heat builds up underneath the earth until it explodes, pushing the hot gas and rocks out at varying levels of destruction. I'm comparing it to a face in your pimple that the pimple on your face that popped. It is believed that volcanoes got its name from Vulcan, the Roman god of fire, because early men thought volcanoes were spewing out fire. The common image of a volcano is a cone-shaped mountain like Mayan volcano, but it can be a crack on flat land, a dome, and even underwater. The Al volcano is a caldera because water has collected in it, forming a lake. Volcanoes are classified as active, dormant, or extinct. Volcanoes have run out of magma and are unlikely to erupt anymore. Dormant volcanoes have not erupted for over 10,000 years but may erupt again in the future. Active volcanoes have erupted in the past 10,000 years and are likely to erupt again. There are 1,420 active volcanoes in the world. Most of them are in the Pacific Ring of Fire. There are 25 active volcanoes in the Philippines. The most popular ones are Mayon, Taal, Pinatubo, Banahaw, Bulasan, and Canlaon. 16 volcanoes in the world are classified as decade volcanoes because they have a history of destructive eruptions and are very near populated areas. So Taal volcano is named one of these decade volcanoes. There are benefits to having volcanoes such as fertile soil, geothermal energy, production, and tourism. Still, all volcanic activities are very dangerous. Earthquakes increase temperatures of water and soil, and emission of ash and deadly gases all pose hazards to humans. An actual eruption can be deadly. Lava kills all it touches. Ashfall disrupts air and land travel and collapses buildings. Mud flows can bury entire villages. A volcanic winter obscures the sun and drops the temperature of the Earth's surface. The deadly gas burns the lungs, killing many creatures. Since we live in a country with many active volcanoes and we're very near one of the most destructive volcanoes in the world, we always practice safety precautions before, during, and after a volcanic eruption. Here are some ways we can stay safe. Before an eruption, always monitor the news for updates. Have a survival kit with food, water, and clothes for the whole family. Plan where your family will meet in case you are separated. Evacuate your home if you are within the danger zone. Take only the essentials. Do not leave your animals. During eruption, remain inside a safe shelter, wear protective clothing, and cover your eyes, nose, and mouth. If you are outside, avoid slopes. Do not watch the eruption. Stay away from mud flow. Protect your head from falling objects. After eruption, do not go back to your home unless authorities say it is safe. Clean ashfall from the roof to avoid possible collapse. If we do this, we will all stay safe. As a highlight of this presentation, I have made my own volcano. I used an empty soda bottle and propped it on cardboard. I put paper mache and painted it to make it look more realistic. I will use baking soda and vinegar to make the lava flow. I have added a food coloring to make it look like lava. The chemical reaction between the ingredients create carbon dioxide. Pressure from the gas will fill up the bottle until it bubbles out of the hole. So let's do it! And yes! It's working! And there you go! A volcanic eruption. In conclusion, volcanoes are fascinating and beautiful. They have benefits, but they always pose a threat to man. The Taal volcano is currently at alert level 2. This means it could erupt again at any time. Let us all be careful and stay safe. Once again, I am Seth Gavin. Thank you for listening. Alright, does anyone have any questions?